Welcome everybody to the Range is Hot first annual Welcome to Freedom Town Free Gun Tournament. Tonight we've got Darren, Chris, and Sam. Sam, are you shooting tonight?
I'm gonna try. I mean, I don't know if I'll be hitting anything, but
all right.
Yeah. Just updated the game. We're ready to go.
So I was wondering, tonight, do we want to do a little bit different format? Do we want to run your 3 courses? Hey Nate, what's up? Or do we want to do a course, and keep switching users like normal? Basically, do you want to do your full tournament run, or do you want to do them one at a time?
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'm open to whatever.
Why is it not letting me share it on Facebook?
Gross.
Because you got zucked. Zuck sucks. Sorry.
That marks.
Say you're sorry.
Oh, I totally.
In case he hears you.
Sorry, Mark.
Sorry, Mark.
You never know.
Mark Zuckerberg isn't real. Mark Zuckerberg can't hurt you.
He's slowly pulling his hand away from the kill Sam button.
He's just got a console with billions of buttons around it.
His wife's like, "Don't do it, honey, don't." He's like, okay.
Nate says maybe we're the possible extremists. Alright, so we got D, got Chris, and we got Sam.
Sambaland.
Anybody want to volunteer to go first?
I volunteer as tribute. Sure, I'll rock it. I still need to pull up the game though. I was just updating as soon as I jumped in.
He's
so
just
maybe-
hyped on.
Sorry, I'm in my car. I'm on I-25 right now. I'm rushing, guys. Huge, huge 4th of July weed line.
We get those in Colorado.
Gotta blaze it, bro. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Nate's got a good question, and I think D might be able to answer it. Nate says he hasn't launched a game yet today. What's the tournament standings right now? Oh, we're on a different build. We're on an internal build, so that we can't participate with you guys. So he can't pull up that report. Sorry.
Boo.
Actually, you are correct. We can't pull up the current scores in game.
Right.
I could probably pull them up in browser though.
Ooh. Do it, Chris.
Why
Do
don't you
it.
do that, and we'll watch Sam get prepped here.
So
okay.
let's
Wait, let me-
see.
Situated.
Good luck. First place is you, Nate. You're still first place.
Loaded question from the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's you, then it's LT, then spaced out Kev, and then Hugh, not Hugh, T-Bone Snake, Onut, and then Darren, who should not be participating.
What? I'm not on there. Shut up.
Yes, you are.
How? What?
You put in 3 scores.
When? No. Oh, you're messing with me.
No, I'm not kidding you. You
That's
are on the
impossible.
list. You have 3 scores down.
Way to go,
The L-
Darren.
I haven't been in there since before the.
Yeah, 27-second lead.
Nate
You're
has a
killing it,
27-second lead? Wow.
Yeah.
Strong work, Nate.
I didn't realize we had our own tournament.
Oh yeah,
Dramatic
Chris is
shooting
all over it.
competition to the death. All
Wait,
right,
we can play in the one on internal?
Yes,
That's
Okay.
good.
we are expected to be playing the one in internal.
I don't know how my name is. I never played the tournament.
You gonna walk through, Sam?
Yeah, are you on me?
You are live.
The live tournament. You at least played a course on Wednesday before we launched.
Yeah, Darren on that.
I
Oh
thought
yeah, we
those
got the
weren't-
banana right in this game. I'm pretty stoked
Bang.
with those.
Bang.
Yeah, that's the other reason. If we play in the tournament, we get the banana right and the jets.
Bang. Pew. Bang.
Alright, that didn't work as expected.
Nate said he got knocked off first last time by 2 seconds, so he had to step it up this time, especially with having 2
Dang.
runs on each course. Yeah, strong work, Nate.
Does the Tannerite work on a pre-run?
No,
Yes.
Okay.
it does.
It's
Yes.
not.
It's not.
No.
I got targets
Oh, no.
falling down and bananas just floating in midair.
I had tested to make sure that was the case.
Oh, that one worked. The first 2.
Oh, you know what? Wow, that's weird. I wonder why it doesn't do it on the steel plates.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, is there another plate? I don't know. I'll just.
They all fire off during the tournament, though, or while you're actually playing. So
Yeah, they ought to be.
We got double turns, so we gotta get
Make
moving.
way.
All right.
Stand by.
Nate says it worked on his pre.
Nope. Oh my god, I'm so bad at the areas.
Fast
Oh,
reload.
and there's limited. Oh!
Oh!
Jesus.
I especially find the banana right on clays to be really fun. Also, like, incredibly dangerous.
That's what makes it America time.
Yeah, what's the 4th of July without stuff just exploding and people getting hurt?
Right.
About a few
Time
loose
honored
pictures.
tradition.
This is a pistol, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Jeez! I'm so bad. Oh my god. Like the power glove. So bad.
Mm-mm.
And the rifle always gets stuck to my chin, man. I don't understand why it does that.
Hit.
I like that rotation dampening you put in, Chris.
No, that was David.
Or David put in, sorry.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, it makes all the difference for us.
And it seems like
Oh, what?
the default, I just have it on the default, and it seemed to already, like, be significantly better.
Oh, I might have clipped that bear.
Now that sounds
Yeah,
like a
that is
placebo.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was practicing just picking up the rifle really quick and turning the safety off, and I didn't have any miss snap left or rights.
Oh, yeah, Nate, we were joking about doing a country version of our Range is Hot kind of tune.
Oh dang it! I didn't even look for the Jets when I finished. So,
Friggin' Canadian.
someone
So,
else gonna take it away?
well, we got 2 runs if you want to run it again, Sam.
All right. I guess. All right. This time.
Listen up, shooter.
This
I
time
believe
you'll
that
do
we
it.
will win.
Stand by.
This time is the time. It's our time down here.
Oh, you know what? I just realized why you didn't get
Oh,
the banana
that was
right to explode on the steel torsos. You have to shoot them with the rifle
Ah,
because those are rifle targets.
Oh, you have to shoot it with the right ammo.
Right.
bigger
Oh,
guns
okay.
don't shoot rifle ammo. Boom! Boom!
That explosion.
Love it.
Fucking rad. Oh, why did I do that? What the? Oh my god! I'm just wasting.
You're gonna run out of shells.
Shut your warm out. There we go.
You're good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just-
You will eventually aim the gun, right?
Will miss the
Oh, you
shot.
got the snapper. That was
There you
good.
go.
You know, you fire enough bullets. It's like stormtroopers. They always get one every once in a while, right?
Oof. That's a risky shot you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It just gets stuck on my.
Put your right hand more forward, Sam. Don't hold it so close to your face.
That's what I mean. This is like I'm holding this out.
Hit.
So,
That was part of the reason why we wanted to make sure there were 2 runs, Nate. Because we knew that was going to throw off people.
stuck.
And we wanted to be 2 runs from now on, but...
Range is clear.
I find if you put your
at
finger
the
in your
Jets.
butt,
Aw.
you missed it.
Aw.
I know. I the Jets. Sorry, I was getting.
Why do you hate the Jets so much, Sam?
I hit the rifle getting stuck underneath my
I mean,
chin.
Sanchez doesn't
I
even
literally
play
had
with him
this, like,
anymore.
out in front of me, and I don't know. All right, someone else take it away. I did like even worse this time.
No, you did better, I thought.
I think I had like 209 on the first run.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I'd look at your.
209.
209.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I don't have to keep score. That's great.
Nice.
Who volunteers as our next victim?
It's up to you, Chris.
Go ahead. All up.
We get you
Headphones
pulled
went
up.
on, right?
Oh, Chris, are
My-
you streaming yet?
I should be.
No, you're not.
You're sharing your stream.
He's being secretive. It's because he's cheating. He's cheating.
Weird, I thought I went live. Yeah, I'm actually just replaying one of Darren's runs.
Ooh.
Alright. You got me?
Gotcha. Are
Let
you
me
just
fix
gonna
my
go
gloves.
for it, or are you gonna walk the course first?
Oh, you want me to walk the course first?
It's up to you.
Okay. So we got 2 Calays there. Popper there. It shoots. It has a flipper. 2 Calays, flipper. Those are 10-inch plates. So 3 10-inch plates, 3 10-inch plates. That has tannerite. That has bananarite. We got 2 plates, 2 clays, 2 plates with bananarite. And 2 more plates, one of them with bananarite. Get out of here. Over here we got Popper, which has that drop turner. One of the swingers. What were those called?
Popper with a snapper.
Snapper. Another
Go.
bananarite. Over here we got rifle. We got 4 paper targets. One you have to shoot like there, like that. Then we got steel torsos up there with bananarite. And we got a another one of those dudingers.
Popper snapper.
Popper, yeah, and then a popper drop turner. Cool.
Papa
It actually isn't a new course or anything, but it just has the bananarite. So.
It's a
Let's
new-ish
see
it.
course, though.
Okay.
Let's see it.
New-ish.
It is a newish course.
Stand by.
Oh yeah, we launched it last week?
Yeah, it's old as hell.
Yeah. Ooh, did you
Give
get
us
that
a
guy?
new tent. Some content.
Ooh.
Does it say, is the audio of Chris is coming through?
I got it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was watching it through your stream. Doing it 20 times! 20 times the key number!
Give her the old 20 timer.
Throw your gun at it.
Hit. Hit. Hit.
Pretty
That's one of the things I like
clean.
about camping.
Range clear.
115. I was close. I'm in second place. You missed the Jets.
What jets?
I looked up at the Jets. I missed them by. Well, no, I caught the tail end.
Alright, you gonna run again?
Sure.
Awesome.
Make ready.
Good luck.
Stand by.
Gotta get my ready position.
Ooh. Oh.
Nate says he's noticed he's had to push his right hand a lot further forward recently than what he has had to do in the past.
Hit.
I wonder if Oculus did a tracking update recently. Nate, what platform are you playing on? I forget, and I'm not in the Discord
Oh,
chat
no.
to check the color.
Hit. Hit.
Oh, did you get that no shoot?
Hit.
Nice.
Oh, through the dish. That's
Nate's on Rift
illegal.
S. Yeah, I don't know. Oculus does keep
Range is
changing
clear.
their tracking.
I've noticed my left hand
There you go,
is
nice.
a lot more touchy about being directly in front of my headset now.
I did hit that shotgun target, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Still a respectable time.
Damn, even with the penalties, you would have beat your old score if you didn't have those.
Yep.
All right, let's get over to Monsieur Klein.
And to watch the replay.
Oh, weird. My Guardian's not set up.
Oh no, you're live. Good luck.
Oops. Oh, that's not good. Well.
What's everyone drinking tonight?
I've got the old Knob Creek Rye.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, gonna join her
I'm
up.
just drinking a glass of lukewarm Rumplemans. Just kidding. Coors Light. Cold so you see the blue mountains.
Do you
I got
gonna walk
some,
through, or are you gonna just run it?
I don't know.
Course sections and which
Might sing my Walmart song.
Let's all shop at Walmart.
Oh, it's the see if I can. Can you hear that?
A little bit.
Kinda.
Do a little knee slapping?
Jesus, take my hand to that Walmart in the sky. Lord, I better get there while the prices are not high. There you go.
Nice.
Well, and we just lost Walmart as a sponsor.
Yes, but we gained America
not?
as fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll just
Floss,
run
I got Booker's with a X-wing ice cube.
Ooh,
Make
I
ready.
am jealous of that, Bookers.
Let me see here. Okay.
Stand by.
We should clip that song and make it a TikTok
Ah.
thing.
The more we work on this game, the more I realize I need to buy a banjo.
Oh, you trailed off. The more you realize it, what?
I need to buy a banjo.
Oh. For real.
God, look at those shots. See, like, Sam and I are just out of class.
Boom, boom.
Oh, goes my hand.
Oh.
Empty clip.
Yeah. Throw your magazine at it.
Don't tempt him. He'll do it. And it'll work.
Hit. 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 Hit.
Shoot through the smoke. Love it.
Ah,
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
clean.
Whoa.
Range is clear.
I have to say,
Oops.
it's the hand haptics that make it really work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 105.
10 seconds? God damn.
Don't
Smooth.
think he needs a second run.
But he is granted a second run.
He
yeah.
can do what he wants.
Yeah, I'll do what I want.
He can rub it in.
Make ready. Stand by.
This guy can't compete enough.
I mean, if you think about it, like, both of us did
Oh,
worse.
Oh!
Whoa!
Amazing. Amazing. You saw it here, folks. Absolute nonsense.
This is the excitement you can get with Ranges Hot by Winter Bear Studio during the Welcome to Freedom Town 2021
man.
event. Happy America.
Oop,
Oh,
might have tagged that one.
might have got him.
You did it.
20 shots. 20 shots. Oh.
20 shots in a movie.
Is that a community reference?
That was a community reference. And let's be honest, it's also a Rick and Morty reference, but I mean, it's also Dan Harmon as
Right.
well.
It's the same.
9 more
shoot.
seasons, Morty.
Oh,
9 more seasons.
Oh,
I'm gonna get that. Mulan sauce. 9 more seasons.
Range is clear.
Yeah, I hit the no shoot.
110.
pretty darn quick.
Wait, how much of a penalty is a no shoot? 5 seconds? Okay, so you basically tied your previous time. You would
Yeah,
have.
it's 105. 105.02, 105.13.
All right.
Good.
Let's see, Sammy.
Let me get back to an upright position.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm just laying down and breathing heavily and whispering into my microphone.
You gonna walk through?
Okay, yeah, I should.
Which sections and which weapons
Like,
are
it'll
intended
matter.
for. Hit the start
Well,
button and
it's a
Yeah,
good
those are
example to
just regular-
set for the players
Stand by.
that
Yes,
didn't design the
definitely.
levels. That
Don't
to
know.
walk through and learn the layout
These
before
are
you run.
both poppers, right? Yeah,
Yep.
so these are. So I gotta get those. Oh,
Meow,
let's
meow,
go.
meow, meow, meow,
I
meow.
should show Nate my 3-second optimization on Dog Avenger 5.
Mm.
I also really don't.
Oh. Okay. Oh man, I was running this the other day. Totally missed this window. I
Ah,
remember there was another window where I just totally just breezed by because you walk in the door and you're like targets go.
You remember that one tournament we did where all of us missed that one entire room
Yeah, that was hilarious.
in the shoe house? Like, all of us did it.
yep.
It went fast to drive through. He thought you guys were like laughing at him. You're like, what
And
did I
then we
do?
all did it as well.
Screw you
Yeah.
guys.
Jerks. Bunch of jerks.
Alright, these are double shots. See, like right down here is where. it
Double
gets
shot.
stuck.
Don't mind if I do.
So
Actually, I don't have anything that's double shotable.
Oh man, I was at the liquor store
this is a
earlier,
triple drop turn.
and I was buying just like a handle of vodka, and I'm standing there in line waiting to check out, and the line, it was a lot of people. It's Friday evening, right? And I look to my left, and there's this like this older like I don't know, he's like this older Mexican cowboy guy, right? Like an older dude, all done up real nice. And he had the sickest boots on. And I'm sitting there, I looked at him, and he's holding 2 bottles of Woodford Reserve. Right?
Nice.
And then this other bottle, I didn't know what the other bottle was. And then he just kind of like glanced over. He's wearing his cowboy hat, right? He glanced over at me, and he just gave me like the silent nod. Right?
The nod of approval.
Yeah, I was
Like,
like,
yep.
oh, dude.
That's what I'm
I was
up
like,
to
yeah.
tonight.
Gave him a little thumbs up. I was like,
Is there
yeah,
a banana right on that Texas Star?
Yes.
Nice. 2 of them.
Banana.
There's
Kaboom,
2 of them,
kaboom.
yeah.
Yeah, which throws it off. I always save those for last because you hit that first and you're like, oh, sweet. Smoke bomb everywhere. It's funny too because like the white one is the most obscure.
messes you up the most.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Time to
Make
beat Dare
ready.
Bear.
Stand by.
Banana right on the stars. Do.
Ah!
No.
Dude, I just cannot.
Sam.
It's so bad.
You need to practice.
Dude,
Did you just dodge the spear? Why does everyone do that?
Because it's visceral, man.
You're like, I don't want to hit it.
I know. I always feel
I
like
know.
my barrel is gonna straight up hit the. Ah! Oh. Oh, jeez.
Nate says he starts with the poppers because he wants more ammo for the clays. It's a good
Yeah.
strat.
I usually like reload specifically for poppers. Ah, come on. Oh, that might have hit a bear.
Don't hit the bear.
I went to Minecraft Town.
Smooth.
You skip.
Kind of. Ah! Jeez. I think I killed a bear.
So a cover you need to do, Foss, of the range is cold or whatever we call it. You need to do a the range is bear,
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
and it's just a bear growl cover.
Oh, I totally shot him.
Bear murderer.
Filthy bear killer.
I'm murdering that bear. Let's see how many times I hit the no shoot.
Range is clear.
Wowie.
Whoa.
We should-
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Actually-
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
That is actually something we should do. We should make a sound effect when you hit the no shoots.
Alright, I'm gonna do it twice as
Make
fast
ready.
now.
I was
Stand
thinking
by.
either
Growl
that-
at you or
Either
something.
that or
That's
the
interesting.
decal. The decal. Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just talking feedback,
Oh,
right?
Smooth,
Sweet.
Sammy.
You got it. You did it.
Don't miss that first window.
Ah,
You can do it, Sam. Hot Sammy, give it for me. Don't shoot the bears,
let's
or it's a
bring 'em back.
penalty. Hot Sammy,
Ah,
Sammy.
I'm just throwing shells everywhere.
Well, the ammo is free and range is hot.
Alright.
The premier VR shooting competition simulator on sale now for the summer sale for 1980
79.
79.
Just like the Smashing Pumpkins song. I'm just gonna shoot the crap out of
You
her.
flipped the swinger. You skipped it
You
again.
missed that whole spot.
What? Oh,
You
oh
miss-
my gosh. Oh, those were the. I missed those last time.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess.
You did it.
I guess.
Hey,
Yeah.
that
Play
is
like
10
everything, yeah.
seconds, right?
That was
All right.
slick. All right.
Yeah.
Clean this guy. Slow is smooth,
Ah.
smooth is fast.
Oh, jeez. Oh, 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 oh. I did.
It's going so
Hey, if you're gonna shoot like that, at least shoot sideways.
Oh,
Hey!
God. Ugh.
Range is clear.
Hey, I beat 2 minutes.
Hey, you only got one penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That in itself is like a personal record.
Nice.
Only one penalty. Oh man.
Woo.
All right. So
All right.
tuning up back to back.
All right.
Let's pull up Chris here.
And I didn't. Jeez.
Bang.
It's like my favorite part. All right. Whew.
Bang. Pew. Bang. Bang.
Going hot.
All right, shoot those fuckers, shoot those, and the flippers. Pop, 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 pop. Just clear that all out. Clear that. Clear that. Drop. Pop, 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 pop. Pot, pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
Pew. Bang. Bang. Pew. Pew. Bang. Bang. Pow. Pow. Bang. Bang. Pew.
Oh.
Make ready. Stand by.
We go.
Oh, we didn't post in the Discord.
Plain double. Well, we posted this afternoon,
Yeah.
and we're live in the Discord.
It's true.
Oh my god, come on.
Nice. Nice recovery. Clean it up, Chris. There you go.
Clean it up, Chris. I'm a bat too.
Oh yeah, this is another thing you should maybe look at, Sam. When there's no like distance plates, switch your loadout.
True. I am rocking that ridiculous loadout.
I mean, it's not ridiculous on certain courses, but in this course it's
Right.
not really necessary.
Well, with the canted red dot, so when I'm looking through both eyes, left eye is looking through the scope, which sometimes throws me off even more. Whoa!
That was pretty
I
clean.
hit. I just hit
it.
Except for maybe a
Range is
no-shoot.
clear.
What's your penalty board look
Nice.
like? No penalties. Very clean.
Pow, bang,
Nate
bang,
says,
pow.
even for the long stuff, I find red dot is still faster. That's interesting. I like I like the canted red dot with the LPVO for certain
I would
stages.
say without a tube, the LPVO works a lot better in range shots with free hands. In my opinion.
I could be wrong, but I believe Nate is a tubeless player.
Tubeless.
Nate's one of the he's one of those Darren players is just like savant. So
Well, he's also been shooting real world for over a decade.
Bang.
alright.
Make ready.
It's funny, I think that's why
Stand
I
by.
do shoot so slowly. I'm like super conservative with my shooting.
Oh no.
'Cause I feel like I'm at an actual range where you have to
Shit.
Ooh.
play nice.
Oh yeah. Nate says he is tubeless. Still prefers just the red dot. Interesting.
Alright, I might switch my loadout for. But actually, I think the final one, I might need the long range.
Nate says he runs a red dot IRL out to 300 yards.
Oh,
So that
dang.
would make a lot of sense.
300 yards of the red dot?
I believe it.
So Nate, do you do one of those like I don't know what they call it, but like a 5250 or 5300 0? I'm curious.
Oh, and you're rocking the
Range is
2011,
clear.
huh?
Freedom!
Freedom Jets.
I did worse.
Nate runs a 5250.
Oh no, wait.
Yep.
I did better. Weird.
Yeah, I think you had 120 on your first.
All right. Let's bring up Monsieur Klein.
Bring in the shark.
He's just jamming with the bear.
It's getting warm
Okay.
in here.
I'm gonna,
Hi, cat. You're not laying at my feet.
just gonna
again.
run the first one.
Make ready.
I
Stand
always
by.
have to turn my fan off while I'm streaming too. Sounds like I'm in a hallway.
I don't have a fan in my computer room.
Mm. Ooh.
I want to put a ceiling fan in someday.
You're a ceiling fan.
Your mom went to ceiling fan.
Oh,
Oh. Pew, 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 pew.
as clean as I thought it looked.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Oh, ran out of bullets.
Oh!
Dumb.
What a maroon.
Oh,
Well,
What a maroon.
Range is clear.
Do 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 do. All
hey, I'm
right.
ahead of you.
It would appear so.
For now. It's a temporary.
Make ready. Stand by.
Pew, pew.
that was
Just sweeping it.
That's what he do.
Shut up.
Ah, I keep losing my hand.
Missed.
Damn.
good timing on all those. Oh, nice on the move.
Surprised
Very
Darren
smooth.
hasn't gotten my movement swinger.
Damn. Son.
Not that he needs it, because he's just better. He's built different. Banana right. Do 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 do.
Oh
Banana
my
right.
God.
Do 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 do.
Dude,
I thought you were about to beat a minute on that.
very,
That's
very
some money on
smooth.
that.
Happy birthday,
Jerk.
America.
Bang, pow, pew.
Alright, let's get Sammy pulled back up.
Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh man.
Oh, jeez, oh, man. Oh, jeez, oh, wheezy. And this is the new one.
I made it,
Fuck.
so if you have any issues with it, it's my fault, and I'm not sorry.
Alright,
No,
let's see
I
the
like this
walkthrough.
one. I got the double. Nate, can I use 2 red dots to shoot even farther? It's kind of ridiculous. I think I do
Well,
need my
I
long.
think Nate had the feedback on this course that there was a lot of how did he term it?
A lot of shooting.
Lot of like rapid shooting.
Yeah.
And that was actually by design. I was noticing a trend of that I was building. I was like, ooh, this is actually kind of fun.
Right, and 6.
So like aggressive, fast-paced shooting is kind of a
I'm trying to figure out. I saw Darren. You got like kind of a tactic with the
Trigger happy
Star.
is what he said before, and he said it again just now.
you hit top first.
What's that, Sam?
You
So
have, like,
there
a
are tricks
strategy
to
with
the-
the star.
So, like, the thing is that the physics for the star is fairly real-world accurate. So when you shoot a star, right, like if you do it right now, it's the mass changes, right?
Right.
And when that happens, it changes like the trajectory of the swing.
Right.
So, like, if you shoot it in ways that kind of like reduce the overall mass, like the weighing of the mass in terms of like the star, right? So if you shoot one spot, right, that's 20% of the mass gone, but there's still the 2 next to it. If
Right.
if you continue that kind of trend around, you like balance out the mass and don't have large chunks of it missing. And when large chunks of it are missing, it moves faster to compensate.
I've got
Right. So
2 strategies I'm torn between. One is shooting the top plate first, and then trying to work like top, then leftmost, rightmost, then bottom 2. My other strat is like the bottom left or bottom right, and then hit each plate on the rotation. Get them all, the spin is pretty smooth.
Make ready.
Yeah. And then the other thing to keep in mind is
Stand by.
momentum.
Yep.
So Nate just said the tactic is to shoot the top and then the bottom 2, and then the other 2, right?
Interesting.
And that would be an optimal way of reducing that kind of mass acceleration. Because you get that top one, which is already like, depending on placement, right, is already like the weight's already towards the bottom of the star. So it's not going to have quite as much impact.
Oh, come on. So slow.
But I would
so
also say that like the game itself is a little, it's off just enough physics-wise that you can pretty much shoot it however you want. If you're
it's like
fast
the
enough.
machine.
So, but it's really hard to get real-world physics right in a game engine.
Oh, I bet.
And this is like obviously one of the few things that actually has physics in the game. The other thing is going to be poppers and steel plates.
Oh, are you serious?
But steel plates just fall, right? And poppers really just kind of fall on a hinge.
Forgot about these guys.
Actually, clay flippers use physics too, but not to trigger them because that
Right.
just doesn't work. The mass,
Jeez.
what would you call it? The when you have like a popper fall, right? It's gonna have that force from the acceleration, the mass. It's gonna hit the clay flipper, like the button or the pad, right? And that's gonna swing it up. So that force is gonna do that.
Oh, no!
You can't get that in games at all. Like it just doesn't work.
Oh!
And it could be it's because just physics can't do it.
Grounding.
What? I thought I clicked the safety. Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Alright, we're definitely doing a second.
Throw
Why?
your magazine.
Yeah, I could probably tweak it some more,
hold on,
Nate,
hold
but
on.
it's gonna be one of those like
Why can't I-
like the return on it is gonna like lessen. Cause you know we're at like the 95% there, and the time it took to get to 95% is how long it's gonna take to get that final 5%. Like the development time.
Oh yeah, or more.
Probably more because it's so hard to get game engine physics right.
Let's put it this way: we need to sell a
Range
lot of
clear.
copies of Range is Hot to invest in that last 5%.
Alright, we're going to start. Forget about whatever time that
All right,
was.
Sammy.
Shut up.
Make ready.
Oh, slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
ready.
It's like your golf swing. Like
We believe in
just
you.
Stand by.
Deep breath. Take it
Alright.
slow and smooth.
Ugh. Dripping sweat all over my moobs.
Crutches that vodka
But-
ice.
But yeah, I would absolutely say in terms of spending time to fix the star physics that last bump of the way, like I'd rather be working on the course at the moment.
What?
Because I think the course editor is going to be a lot more valuable even to the active audience. So
Oh, sure.
Oh my god.
banana right. Do 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 do.
I'm just gonna.
Sam,
shoot
you
it.
missed one to your left. You can still get him.
Oh my god, really? Hi. Oh.
Cardboard torso. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, boy. Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo.
I love these double cardboard swinger setups.
Because they trick you. Like you want to try and do that whole I can get it in 2 shots, but no,
Right.
no.
They basically.
You actually lose a lot of time waiting for that. But you can still do it if the timing is right.
That was smooth, Sammy.
So it's a little bit of random.
Terrible. Oh, no!
Hey, you got it!
You did it!
Yeah!
I got
Nice.
one of them.
Oh.
I missed the other.
Oh.
Alright.
The other thing to point out to you, Sam, is that the white shooting boxes in this level are just recommendations.
Right, I know.
I've just noticed you've been like pretty adamant about going to them and
I
then
do the
shooting.
same thing on this level.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of the trick. It's not really false information, but it's also false information.
Oh, I think I shot it there. Oh, no.
I live.
Oh.
Have we
live again.
named our bear?
Look up.
It's a
Range is
PB.
clear.
Let's go! Let's have the Jets!
America!
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Wow. Even without the penalties, it's just piss poor, dude.
It was way better.
Yeah, it was better. Definitely. I think my first one was close to 4 minutes. It was bad. Alright.
Alright. Let's go over to
Hey,
652 total, baby.
Mr. Winter.
That's about how long I last. Whoa.
am I up?
You're up.
Alright, let's do a course run or overview. So you got 4 steel plates right there, 4 poppers, 4 steel plates. We got 3 paper torsos, 4 plates, 4 torsos.
It's one of those paper torsos. They're like
5-star?
right over the ridge.
Then we got 6 poppers. We got these double guys, which, as I said, exist to screw you up. There, you throw your rifle down, grab that shotgun. You got 4 plates, 6-inch plates, smaller than the other ones. Those are 10-inch plates. 3 clays, 5 poppers, and 2 of them are flippers. It should be that one and that one. Give her that shotgun. You got 7 paper torsos, and you got 2 poppers and 2 drop turners. 4 plates, 3 torsos, 3 torsos.
Alrighty.
Bananas galore.
And bananas everywhere.
Bananas.
To some
That's
magic, Chris.
bananas.
Is that a Harry
This course
Oh, you know
is
what it
bananas.
is? It's Happy. Is it Happy Gilmore?
Bang.
That's quacktastic.
Bang.
Oh, I knew that's Billy
Bang.
Madison.
Bang.
I drew the duck
Bang.
blue.
Bang. Pew. Bang. Pow.
Because I've always wanted to see a blue duck.
Miss Lippy
Make ready.
putting the glue on her face.
Stand by.
That always disturbed me.
Shooting on the move. Slow move. Tiny crab walk.
Right? That was like Zoidberg level.
Why not?
Why not Zoidberg?
Should give the banana right mass so it screws up Detective Star even more.
Just blows all the plates off.
Push them ropes.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Wow.
Mister, I
clever
built the
girl.
level.
Clean. That was nice.
That is the cleanest I've ever shot those, actually. Oh shit.
And then you followed it up with a dumpster fire.
It's like The bum turd. Oh,
the
no,
last
my-
part was good,
Nice.
too.
Good sweep on
My
that.
bum turd fell in a bunch of cat hair.
What you looking at?
Caught on
Penalties
fire.
there, Chris?
Huh?
Can't see your penalties.
I shot a
Missed.
vision barrier. I shot a no shoot, and I missed the target in the rifle.
The beginning.
Damn it!
Oh,
Hey.
hey Chris, you missed a target.
I did miss the target.
I meant to say that when you missed it at the beginning.
Ass fuck.
I didn't see it either.
Bang.
Who was that one?
Bang.
Make ready. Stand by.
Hey, invisible mag.
Oh, let's see if it's.
Oh my god.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
And you know, that invisible mag thing, it's only happened to me on this course.
It's me all the time.
Oh, really?
I wonder if it's the process of returning to start and not reloading the level.
Very well could. It's definitely an issue related to pulling.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't break the game because it's like you still have a mag, right? So it's,
Right.
We'll get it fixed eventually. It's me.
Grounding.
Fuck!
Oh, no!
Super strat here.
Damn, son.
Oh no!
Oh, I think you got it. Oh, no.
Don't
Oh, you can still hit it. Okay.
you get the no shoot though?
I don't know. You lose the time, right?
Yeah, you lose the time. And you don't always have that as an option.
Clear.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Freedom dip.
Freedom. Dip.
Damn! And that would have been a PB.
Aw.
Ugh. Damn.
Alright. Let's kick it back over to
Wow, it's fucking hot. Sorry for swearing.
Range is hot.
Yeah, my mom doesn't appreciate it, Chris.
Fuck your mom. I mean,
Whoa!
Oh.
Good luck.
Hey guys.
range is hot, guys.
You have a better chance of cutting your way into a tauntaun.
I'll build that lightsaber.
All right.
Oh,
I thought they smell bad. On the outside.
Make ready. Stand by.
Ah!
Huh. So my glasses don't really fog up when I'm playing, but I think I have like an anti-fog like coat on them. Phew. Pop, 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 pop.
aggressive.
You almost walk up the side.
Charging targets. There's no bayonets in range is hot.
This isn't Battlefield 1.
No bayonets yet.
Actually, I might just have an anti-glare.
Just wait. We'll make the.
Oh!
We suck.
Hey, I have a question. Is there a legitimate reason to actually put the gun back in the barrel?
Yes.
Okay.
Put the gun back where?
In the barrel? Like, if you get a grounding penalty, just leave it where it's at? It just says no.
Oh.
What the hell?
No. Actually, no. You could actually just leave it.
Yeah.
But you already got that 20 seconds, so you might as well just like do it right.
Well, maybe
Like
we should,
your run is ruined.
That's true.
Right?
I just wonder if it'd be good to
Range
implement
is
something.
clear.
What we should do, if you
Properly
leave it
ground.
out, your gun has a 10% accuracy penalty for the next 10 rounds or next 10 courses. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
and
all
then we get,
dirty now.
Then
We
we get
gotta
a million
make
Discord
accuracy.
messages saying that it's broken.
The what? I'm so confused what you guys are talking about right now.
Well, that's because
Uh-oh.
you're playing and we're talking.
Oh, okay.
We were
I
talking
mean-
about if there's actually any reason why you should like go back and pick up your gun when you've got a grounding
Oh.
penalty.
Yeah.
And there really isn't. Other than your I mean, like I said, your run is ruined already. So you're really just kind of doing it for your own sake. And honestly, if I did it in real life, which I mean, come on, that's not
You'd be DQ'd.
easy
Stand
to
by.
do. Well, 3-gun rules don't always DQ you for that. It depends. USPSA will obviously DQ you for that.
I bet Animal Bite would DQ you in a second.
I would, to be honest, if it was real life and you dropped your gun on the ground, I would DQ you. I'd
Right?
probably have you escorted off the course.
There's mistakes. Late. Or,
I would have you tarred and feathered.
yeah, Nate says 99% of the time, drop gun is a DQ. I've also heard, like, if
Yeah.
your gun falls out of your holster, it's a DQ.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that we did change in the rule set because
You're
Oh,
right.
come on, hand.
I mean, a 20-second penalty is kind of almost a DQ, but having you instantly
So-
fail in a video game is
Like I
Never
said,
fun for
or have said, so we base a lot of our rules on 3-Gun Nation. I believe it is a 20-second penalty.
Sure.
But
That's
if you
smooth,
walk down course of a dropped gun, you are DQ. That was their rules, but we don't have a way of measuring that because we don't have like a down course direction on a lot of our
Right.
courses.
Is it better?
Range is clear.
Also, I don't think anyone has done
What I
it,
missed?
but I will also point out it's there. If you shoot the grounding barrel with your gun, it's a 1,000-second penalty.
I didn't even hit this one.
I used to play
I don't
base
think
with
I've ever
1,000
done
second
that.
penalty.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the... I think I call them like stage props. So, like, if you shoot the barrel or you shoot the table, it's a 1,000-second penalty.
Nate said he had a buddy where his gun came out of the holster. It was an immediate stop and DQ. Well, there's our results, folks. Can you look a little to your right, D? There we go.
Hey, I'm in third place. Sick. I think I'm gonna hold it.
I think you're gonna get that medal.
It's sweet. Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna kick it over to Chris to show off his run optimization.
My what?
You had like a 3-second run optimization you talked about earlier. This
Oh,
stream.
I didn't want to show Nate that.
Oh, you don't want to show it?
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
It took me a lot of practice to get it right. So, on Dog Avenger 5, what ended up saving me about 3 seconds was whoa. There we go.
Okay, shooter. Let's get
Typically, I came in like this, shot that guy, shot that, boom, boom, right?
That's your normal run.
That's what I would normally do. So what I did was, wait for start, ran right here to this.
See,
Nice. And you
It's
know,
pretty good.
when I made that, I kind of regretted not putting those flip targets further, so you kind of have to peek around.
Oh, I like it when we have
Oh,
stuff.
no,
like
no.
this.
So you have to be at this exact spot.
Right, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's not easy to do this. So
So now Nate
things
knows.
I had to practice was to get here, and then
He's
you have to
watching.
do that, and get both. Like you don't have time on the second target, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
so like you have to be perfect. And then the other thing is to try and hit that guy while shooting those two.
All right.
And then you obviously want to be able to like pull off like this.
Ooh.
Who wants to run some stuff while we discuss Discord? Wants to do runs casually in the back.
I mean, I'm terrible. I'm just like people would just
Oh, I didn't
click to open a new browser.
Damn.
Doot, 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 doot.
But yeah, that shaved off like 3 seconds from my time.
I think eventually we're gonna have to have some of our shooters on as guests, show us their optimizations.
Hmm. I mean, that is the name of the game, right? Because your skill can go really far, right? But like, once your skill, there's like a normalization of skill, right?
What the
Once you're in the
hell?
top like 10 percentile, like I feel like it becomes all about how you can just shoot the course better itself. So like, Darren is probably about 10% better than me, but like if we were course optimization could make me compete against him. Or I should say the
Range
like
is
it
clear.
could be a bit more of a 50% kind of toss up, right?
Make ready.
And see Darren's
by.
even trying to do it right now.
I know, we're gonna hang out on Darren. Let's discuss this big chunk of feedback that someone went through. Well, we got a whole bunch of stuff to discuss.
Oh, I didn't get it.
See, it's hard.
Range is clear.
So Nate said if we want to stream on Sunday, you can hop
Make
on.
ready. Stand
Oh,
by.
interesting. Maybe we'll do something like that, Nate.
I mean, I'm down. I'm always here. I
But
work
not
from
this
home.
Sunday. This Sunday is holiday fest.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, it is the fourth.
Celebrate Freedom Town.
Tannerite IRL.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Cabela's has a ton of Tannerite. They have no ammunition.
Oh yeah.
Range is clear.
It was,
I was
so
talking
sad.
I've been going golfing every evening, and I talked to a guy
Make
today
ready.
that was
Stand
hitting
by.
all these colored balls at the driving range. And I was like, they don't have colored balls here. What's going on? He's like, oh yeah, I just bought these. They're cheaper than ammunition.
Eh.
so I would say Nate, the thing about going with the two pop-ups is that it puts you in the perfect position to almost get those plates and the swingers together.
Range is clear.
All right, so
What was that time, Darren?
21:31.
Oh, that's your new PB. Oh, you're ahead of
I think
Nate
so.
now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is because that's
Uh-oh.
what the scoreboard says. Is that's your new PB.
I thought it shows-
Usually it has the new high.
Right,
It says
so
new
hey.
high score, and it didn't.
No, it shows your old high score.
Oh, I see.
So that's a new PB.
So-
I see.
Make ready.
I don't think it's really worth going
Make
through
ready.
some of the
Stand by.
feedback that like we've just said right to Discord we're gonna address. But there's some interesting stuff here. One of the first ones that I'm interested in, it also came up on Reddit. When the course editor
Range is
becomes a
clear.
thing, being able to export or print a 2D version of the course, it's a doubly
Make
requested
ready.
feature right now. And I
Stand
think that's
by.
kind of interesting.
I think it's perfectly doable. It's just a matter of what does that look like? Like that's the real work. Because we
Yeah.
can generate images. In fact, we're gonna have to if we want to have any of our like conventions. Like here, Darren's is just about to get to a end of course. So
Range
if you look at
clear.
here on the left side, Darren, the target summary, like you have those areas defined of where to shoot. Like we're gonna have to procedurally generate that for player courses, which is actually gonna be a bit of work, but. So
then it-
it's really just a matter of what do those 2D printouts look like. In all
Yeah,
truth,
For sure.
which if we just have like a top-down shot already, we just have to make probably a black and white version of it, and it'll be good to go. And Nate, that he said that it would be nice to be able to recreate it IRL after doing the hard work in VR. That was actually one of our
Make ready.
visions
Stand
for
by.
a course creator was that people making courses at ranges would be able to use this as a tool for doing that. We have like a ruler tool, for example. It would be great if we could export it with those numbers as well, right? So it'd be
Range
like,
is
this is
clear.
10 feet, right?
Yeah,
Make
knowing
ready.
specific distances
Stand
would be
by.
huge.
So
I had an idea for that actually, which was that we could put those ruler meshes. You could basically build those into your course, but they don't render when you run the course.
but they export with the 2D export,
Yeah.
Range is clear.
Be a
or they could be an
cool-
option.
Make ready.
Yeah.
Stand
I think
by.
that'd be a great way to do that. I think we'd also probably need a couple. I think there's a couple simple courses, like environments we could make that would also be very beneficial for people trying to do that.
Range is clear.
Like if we just had an empty warehouse or
Make ready.
like an indoor shooting
Stand
range.
by.
Oh,
that's
you know,
just cement walls. Like that's a very common kind of place, right?
I have something I want for that, which is
What?
the typical gravel pit that you see on both.
Range is clear.
You see it on T-Rex Arms videos, and you see it on
Make
Grand
ready.
Thumb videos. They
Stand
both
by.
have
Yeah.
like a range that's just this gravel pit that they can put targets wherever they want, and that lets them do drills. I think that'd be a great environment to build.
You see why it took me a fair amount of practice, Darren?
Who's smoking it right now?
Because it's that. So the shoot house is empty.
Range is clear.
What the
So, hey
stupid
Chris,
vision barrier?
Chris, are you able to look at the feedback on Discord?
Yeah, I can
Can
totally
you,
look
can
at
you
that.
helm this for a minute? I need to step away.
Make ready.
Sure,
Stand by.
but I think ultimately was that in the suggestions? Yeah, I think ultimately like a 2D overview is going to be perfectly like doable and within scope, and I hope we can. I even hope we can exceed some expectations on that. Because like I said,
come
like
on,
measurements and
bitch.
rulers will make that like a really
Lame.
powerful tool for
Range is
people
clear.
making courses in real life. Okay,
Get
so
ready.
the second
Stand by.
bit of feedback is scored zones and custom hit counts for targets before they clear. I'm not entirely certain what scored zones meant. Custom hit count, I can understand, and we could probably tweak that. But the thing is, it would have to be course level.
Range is clear.
So you could be like, all paper targets need 4 shots to be cleared. Like, we could do that, but
Make ready.
I'd
Stand by.
be very hesitant about doing, like, it's 4 on this one, it's 3 on this one. You know, those kind of like exploitative things that could mess up players for the sake of screwing up other players.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a course creator, you know, it's
Yeah. Well, I'm
you
just
could be
saying.
on the Mario
Range is
Maker
clear.
sort of level.
Well, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying if it's course level and you load up the course and it says it's 4, like that is easy, right?
Right. Darren, are you getting 21 seconds every time? Oh, you missed it.
If I hadn't have missed
Points
that one, I would have been
Down is
19.
probably what they meant. Like an IDPH point is either half or quarter second
Make
added
ready.
to time.
Stand by.
Points down.
What now? Sorry.
So that's
what Nate was saying. Sorry, I'm looking
Yeah.
at his comment now.
Points down is probably what they meant.
That was not a foot.
Oh. So what you're saying is if you do hit the target like once, you don't
Range
get
is
like
clear.
a full penalty. You just get a like whatever you're missing penalty. That make a lot of sense.
Make ready. Stand by.
I don't know. I'd have to think through the logistics on that. It's just kind of the
Range is clear.
well, actually the logic is fairly easy because
Make ready.
in terms of
Stand
like
by.
the paper targets, like it's points, right? You have to get 2 points to clear the paper target. The red center is worth 2 points, right? And the outside black circle is worth 1 point.
What?
Missing
Oh,
as far points down, so it's added. Is IDPA kind of, is it like a hit factor
Range is
scoring like
clear.
USPSA?
I'm back.
that sucks.
Had to poo the
Make
pupper.
ready.
Yeah, I was
Stand
moving
by.
on to the second point, Foss, which was scored zones and custom hit count for targets before they clear.
Yeah, that's
would I-
interesting. That seems
would I-
like something that could work like more in an editor than
Range is clear.
our courses. I don't know. If we did it in our
So-
courses, then we got to
Stand
teach the
by.
player. But if you do it in your courses, then it's kind of like
Well, we're gonna have to make players aware of any kind of rules, regardless, right? And that's why, like, for a custom hit count, like it would have to be course specific, right? So that it's like all paper targets are 4 shots, right?
right.
Range
Um,
is clear.
Relates your raw time of penalties and points
Make
down.
ready. Stand by.
Yeah, something
I'll have to look
interesting in USPSA is like misses aren't shots at a target that didn't hit. Misses are required shots that haven't been scored. Does that make sense?
Well, in USPSA, you can miss a target and still have fired the shot.
Right, but that doesn't matter. That
Range
doesn't
is
count.
clear.
Like a miss is if you hit a target, if you took 2 shots at a target, you hit it once and you missed once. It's not because you were shooting at it, it's because the target requires 2 hits. Did you just set a new PB?
Did you?
Ooh,
did
yeah,
you beat me?
yeah.
Oh,
20 seconds.
you bitch!
Wow, by just
This is
a
why-
fraction.
This is why I don't share my stuff. Damn.
Darren was just lightning
worked-
round.
So hard for that. Why'd you have to take that from me?
You didn't have to share it.
Make ready.
I could try to make it harder.
He was straight up lightning rounding this whole time. That was hilarious. Like missed a target, forfeit, restart. Missed a target, forfeit, restart.
But Foss, to point number 2, I don't know what a scored zone is.
Range is
or what
clear.
that's
Whoa.
meaning.
I
Oh,
think
shut the
that's
vision
just
barrier.
referring to the
Oh my god, that would have been 18.
Alpha Charlie Mike situation.
Damn.
Oh, so like the ACDs on
Yep.
targets.
Yep.
Okay, so
Make ready.
when it comes to that, I
Stand by.
ultimately would love to make USPSA style courses themselves, so using hit factor, which would take into account those scored zones.
So Nate's verifying what I was saying. A miss is a required shot that didn't hit the target. So if you're supposed to hit a target twice and you only hit it once, then you get a miss. Doesn't matter how many times you fire at it. It's just
Ooh.
how many.
Range is
If there's
clear.
not 2 shots on the paper, then it doesn't count. Then you get a mic.
Make ready. Stand by.
Well, I think that covers number 2.
All right, let's.
So for 3 is adding in toggleable for pieing. Honestly, while shooting at a local IDPA group, one of the hardest things for me to overcome is engaging targets per the rules. LOL. I'm not sure what pieing means.
Range is clear.
So is that the 180 rule? Is he
Make
talking about like getting his angles
Stand by.
correct in competition and not violating the 180 rule?
I mean, if that was the case, then the thing to keep in mind is our courses violate 180 rule more often than not.
Right.
So once again, it goes back to I would love to build like USPSA style courses that
Range is
have
clear.
180.
Oh,
know,
Nate's
as
got
a
a correction. Nate says it's turning a corner and
Make
you have to
ready.
shoot the targets
Stand
as they
by.
appear.
Turning
So
corners.
that would be like target order.
Oof.
That's interesting.
So what I've learned with trying to do USPSA style rules, and therefore like they follow a procedure,
Range
is
clear.
the hard thing is not doing
Make
A,
ready.
B, C, D, or target
Stand
1,
by.
target 2, target 3, target 4. That's easy to program, right? It's hard to tell a player when they did it wrong.
Oh my god.
Range is clear. Make ready. Stand
But
by.
it is well, so it's not currently doable with our 3-gun mode. But we could easily do it the USPSA or the WBPSA courses, because they
Range
kind of
is
have
clear.
that built in as
Make ready.
a function of how they
Stand by.
operate. The hard thing about building those rules is I don't see it being easy to implement for a course creator level, because it requires scripting. But who knows, maybe I come up with a way to figure out how to do that easily for players doing
Range is
custom
clear.
stuff. I would... What?
You son of a bitch.
God damn.
Just wow.
Just stop it, Darren. Why couldn't you just let me have this? Why are you so mean?
He's the
What
meanest.
I
Make
ever-
it one louder.
What did I ever do to you? Did I shin your Cheerios or something?
It's the universal call sign for rim job.
All right.
Oh man.
Thoroughly sweating.
But I would say ultimately, pieing is not going to happen with 3-gun, because I do kind of want that to be semi-casual, or I envision that being semi-casual. I don't know how everyone else feels about that. But I would. It probably will be doable on USPSA style stuff. Or if we ever do anything specific for like IDPA or anything, it could be doable in those scenarios.
Right. Well, I mean, that pine kind of sounds like, the multi-stage USPA sort of thing. But with USPA, or at least the qualifier we have, you have to hit one stage, or was it a stage? I can't remember what it was called.
And when they, I'm sorry, I wasn't.
We
I wasn't
can do
listening.
it. We
course
could
you weren't.
do it exactly. Target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4. It has to be done in that order already. I don't think we have any classifiers with that logic though.
When you say are you guys when you guys say pieing, are you referring to like CQB,
Yes.
like combat style pie? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So going around a corner and
while you're turning a corner, you need to engage targets in the order they appear. That's what Nate's clarification was.
huh. So they don't want you just. I see. So you just basically you gotta hit those targets as they appear. If you just keep walking and shoot like the last one
Right.
around that corner, then that's a penalty or something.
Yeah, if you shoot them out of order, based like we could put them in order. Chris already kind of went through the difficulties there.
Okay.
Number 4 was red dot brightness customization and possibly color as well. So obviously they missed the option to set their red dot color. Might be
change
a
colors.
UX problem, but if you're listening, you can absolutely set the color of your red dot. Brightness is interesting because we're at the max achievable brightness without like blowing out the red dot. We might be able to dim them. I did see another suggestion later on that said maybe choosing different MOA red dots, which is basically the size of the dot. That might be interesting. Something we could easily do.
Yeah, size would be so great for Quest 1.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Basically those dots can be nothing for me.
Yeah.
Same.
Number 5
Well,
in this
and
list.
it's challenging too, because the closer you are to the red dot, the bigger it gets. You know, so
Yep.
It's a real weird balance.
Yeah,
Anyway.
absolutely. Number 5 in this list just says revolvers, so I can summon my inner Jerry Mikulek. We're working on guns. We've got kind of a list going. I believe we're working on the AK pattern rifle next.
Yeah, I forgot to in Discord. I mean, there was a bunch of people in the Discord, offering up, some suggestions and all that. One of the things I think, I'm trying to figure out how to like explain from a development standpoint, given the inside of the universe of Range is Hot, right? Like that AK. What I want to figure out is like what's a good base model, just like our AR currently, right? And I think that like caliber, like we were talking, right? Like calibers, and we can swap out the caliber on the gun, like barrels and all that. But I really just want to know, like, or what I'm trying to get at is like what's a good base model that people would like to see, right? Like as far as like really it's the furniture and everything, because those the AKM and all of them have that traditional receiver, right? Or similar receiver. So it's more like what should that handguard look like, right?
Sounds like the AKM is pretty much dominating 3-gun.
The thing, yeah, but as I look at them online, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many different like furniture packages, and like the dust cover, there's some of them just have the rail built into the dust cover. Right?
I think that's what we should do is have a railed dust cover.
Well, and then we can use all of our current optics, right? Like because all the current optics that fit on the AR will fit automatically on that. Then, I mean, we can always do the side mounted stuff, right? Like that's fine, but that'll take a little more time to get the mounts built,
right? And
then retrofit our current optics. But
right.
I don't know. Because the thing is right? Because it is a VR game, so we can do any furniture we want on it. It's not going to affect that. It's not going to affect how it plays, given the nature of the game, right? Like we don't want it to. We don't want to make the AK better or worse. You know, otherwise either everybody will use it and not use the MSR, or they'll only use the MSR.
Right.
So
Shout out to Onyx of Fortuitous.
Successful Kickstarter.
I don't know.
Number 6
I don't know.
is night and flashlight courses. Not sure how much support there is for that kind of thing. For everyone that's listening, doing that kind of lighting is not impossible, but difficult in VR. Also, pretty super difficult in on the Quest. We make our port to Quest. There's a lot of optimization and performance issues to address when we get into that kind of dynamic lighting. So it's something we're definitely interested in. We love the idea, but there's a lot of work that would need to be done there. So don't expect anything anytime soon, but maybe something that we'll address in the future.
Yeah, there's difficulty with it is the thing.
Right.
When we've looked into it, it's not.
it's a ton
It's
more
not-
lighting, right? It's a ton more real-time lighting, which VR already doesn't handle, like, really more than one real-time light.
I'm curious, does contractors or Pavlov, do they have any sort of night levels or modes?
I don't know about Pavlov, but I know Contractors doesn't. And even their
Yeah,
interiors, even their interior scenes, they're just baked, right?
Right.
And there's no like they use light probes, but as far as shadows and all that, you ain't got it. It looks just like our shoot house when you're in
Yeah.
there.
You're also very correct, Nate. Getting a flashlight right in games is really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and not have it
Half-Life
look
Alyx,
hokey.
They're the only ones that could do it.
I personally
And-
want to do it, but it's gonna be. It's
I
not.
mean-
It's something that we have to look at, post launch, right?
Oh my god,
Like,
the list of things that we personally want to do but literally don't have the development resources or budget to invest in is massive.
it's a pretty big undertaking.
kind
Yeah.
of falls
And I
in that
wouldn't-
category.
I also wouldn't want to do night vision because we could just do night vision now with a filter, and it would look awful.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we'd want to do it right.
Right.
So, number 7 on the list, simulated malfunctions by use of a quote-unquote dummy round and custom round limits and mags for course. So, again,
Masochist.
there's something in here that, there's no offense to the user that left all this feedback, but we do have custom round limits and mag limits on some courses, just not all of the courses. So go back and check those out. Read your course briefing because those are called out there.
I would also
or
say-
just go through and play like a madman and figure out when you run out of ammo, and you'll see.
I will also say that there's no reason that those will not carry over to like the course editor.
Yeah, you'll be able to. Well, and that's what
be
I'm
able
hoping
to
is
create those.
once we have the course editor, then we could probably go back through a lot of our current maps and set those up as like
Right.
pre-builts that people can go in and edit, and then they can go in and set the ammo limits that they want, right?
Yeah, that would be something I
Practice
would
with
have loved for people to be able to do with a course editor is like a Mario Maker style, like, hey, load up this like level, manipulate it how you want and export it as a new course, right?
Well, and you
Oh,
gotta keep in mind once the course editor comes online, theoretically, right, people have the ability to, if you're able to get your hands on a course layout, like measurements of a tournament you're going to next weekend or in a month or whatever, right, like you can build it inside of
Mhm.
Range is Hot, and then you can set your ammo limit, you can do all that, right? Like
Yeah.
it may not be the same environment, but it'll be the same layout,
Yep.
right?
And I would love for us to eventually show up to some of these competitions with like maybe some quests so that people could run the courses.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And,
Oh, that'd be huge.
mind you, assuming they allow us to do that.
Yeah.
They may want people to go in more blind.
Right.
Right.
Well, if
But maybe
everybody's been-
classifiers.
Yeah, if
I'm
everybody's been organized and classified, I think it's something. it'd be something fun to do because you're, waiting around all day, right?
Yeah.
Or in some cases, you're not. You're done.
Well, that's
At the
like the
beginning of the day.
real. That's the real reason why I would love to go to some of these competitions is because there is a lot of standing around all day.
Yeah.
From what I
Yeah.
understand, my brother has done some. He's been a range officer for some USPSA stuff, so
So
that's what he says. People stand around all day.
for sure. Yeah, when Sam and I went to our first 3-gun event, they told us that 3-gun, like an actual competition, is 8 hours of waiting and 5 minutes of shooting.
Yeah, I could see that definitely.
So back to that.
I was just gonna say, so we haven't had this conversation internally. What about simulated malfunctions?
Well, I think we did actually talk about it. I was waiting to chime in on that because there's a weird disconnect between like what the player expectation is and them thinking that it's just a bug in the game, So
Yeah.
I think it could be more of like an advanced course we could introduce that into, but they would have to be aware that, hey, your weapon can malfunction.
So
Yeah, my
it would
take on
have
it
to-
was almost that it's like a training mode. Like you turn malfunctions on to run courses to get better at clearing your weapon and mag and
Right,
going from
yeah.
there.
exactly,
that would be a good
or even like a selection of courses, so that you can rank those against themselves.
Well,
Right.
we need in the menu. We need to have like a masochist mode,
Yeah.
and it's like it has
I've spoken of like I
It has
I
all
actually
the-
kind of
it has a bunch of flashing like warnings, like, hey, here's this stuff, but remember, if you turn it on, shit's gonna get really weird.
Can we call it
Okay.
Ultra Nightmare? Is that a
Ultra
copyright
Nightmare?
infringement? I don't know.
no, it's not, and we would
Just-
call it "Make Me Cry."
I would just call it like whatever, running as usual or whatever. Because the thing is you go to an actual comp and you're gonna have those problems, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
it's-
So
This is blissful compared to that.
I would say when it comes to malfunctions, though, like it's getting the feedback right, because like even as good as our guns are, like the feedback for a malfunction is it's just getting that right. I could see that being a lot more work than like any kind of like options to enable it,
Well,
disable it, or include it.
I think where that user's coming from is just wanting more simulation out of it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And so I think that goes in hand with what was it? We've been kicking around turning off the round counts on the sides of the guns.
You can't
Right.
turn that off.
Yeah, you can
your
turn
weapon
that off.
HUD.
But what
Yeah.
we
Yeah, I
don't
think the
have is
target
like a
HUD you can
separate
turn off.
leaderboard for it or anything like
Yeah,
that.
but you know what I mean. Like I think he's more concerned about the simulation aspect of it and wanting it to be more accurate, because
For sure.
that is something you do have to train for: malfunctions, misfires,
Right.
whatever, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Because it's not like you don't get to redo your run.
Yeah,
Right.
I completely understand the desire for it.
Broken firing pin.
Well, I mean, if you look at like USPSA is United States Practical Shooting Association, right? Practical shooting means implying for the worst case scenario, right?
Right.
So like I totally understand like what they want. It's just a matter of like there's a fair amount of work to get it right on just like the feedback level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause,
think it would be-
all
So
we
that
can
you
really
know
do
there
is
was
just
a malfunction, right?
So like
buzz or buzz
long
longer.
long story short, we would have audio, right? I would do some sort of audio feedback.
Yeah, that might help.
Jammed around is easy, right? We just have a round jammed in there and have some sort of crazy sound, have the sound of you go to fire and nothing happens. And what I mean, I think we could simulate it. I just think, it's something that I don't think it'd be that hard to do. It's just given it's not a high priority, right?
That's
Um,
another.
stuff.
Yeah,
Again, it's a post-launch.
that's something with all of
thing,
these things, right? Like, for those of you listening, we're not exactly like raking it in with Range is Hot here. This is a pretty niche game into a pretty niche genre with very specific hardware requirements. Our
Right.
player base is not massive, therefore our budget is not massive. But it's all stuff that we want to do, and we're gonna keep working on this game. That's not gonna stop us, but some things are more realistic than others, right?
Yeah, it's one of those we have lists, right? We have a list of these things, and we're constantly sort of prioritizing and deprioritizing things. But it's on a list, and
Yeah.
it's
Right.
when we get to when we get to that chunk where it's like, all right, well, we got all this done and this done and this done. We're not gonna just be like, okay, cool, let's just not work on it for a month, right? There's always something to work on, and it will eventually come up as it's now something to work on.
Yeah.
I have like a billion things I need to do.
Yeah, that's the other problem is just resources, time.
And back on your niche comment, today I saw a comment on one of our ads, and someone was like, "So it's just target shooting?"
Yeah,
I had to reply. I'm like, "Well, it's based on real world multi-gun competition, so
well, that's like saying a racing
Elaborate,
game is
but-
just driving.
exactly."
well,
You're just
no,
turning
there's-
left and right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My favorite review so far is just stinky.
Yeah, that is
Right.
that one cracks
Like-
me up.
Like, oh, okay.
Every time I see that review, it reminds me not to take the Steam reviews too seriously.
Like, wait, but what's
I think there's plenty
I
of
don't
good
understand.
feedback in them, but yeah, some of them are silly.
stinky? Okay,
Some of them need like explanation on our part.
what's stinky?
Because someone
Yeah.
was complaining about like the way our belt moves, and it's like, well, it kind of has to in VR
Yeah,
because
we
we don't have a belt tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the biggest challenge.
Yeah, we have 3 points of tracking, and they're not very good
Well,
for
and
doing a body.
I get bummed out by the reviews that are obviously old and they're about things that have been fixed, right? And some of them are things that were fixed like a week after, on the next.
and some of them
dev
are
cycle.
like too few courses, but that was when we had 9 courses, not
Yeah.
30 courses.
You're just like, oh,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
come back.
Well, if you
back.
recall, the guy that was complaining about the 9 courses was the guy that was like highly recommended that Robo Recall
Yeah.
Right?
knocked off, right? Because he was a beta tester.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
I
That's
thought
hard,
that
though.
I thought that was funny, but
If you're listening and you enjoy the game, please go give. Well, if you enjoy or dislike the game, go give us a Steam review. It helps us out.
yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah, might as well review it.
Well, like I'm not angry about anything anyone has written in a review,
No,
and
I'm not angry.
I'm not really like talking smack about them. I'm just pointing out like some people there is context and some things are old, and hopefully we can just get more positive reviews that will just help shine a better light for other people in the future. But I
Right.
understand that like reviewing games is time consuming for people to do, so I think that's like one of the huge reasons why people don't do it. That, and they think that their opinion doesn't matter, or they really don't want other people commenting on their review. And I think Steam has that now.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of stinky, let's get into number 8. Multiplayer.
This course has
You're gonna
designated
say
players.
smell of
Hey, you know how I feel.
Make
Yeah.
ready.
So
Multiplayer
Standby.
is a several months rework
yeah.
of code, and it's not.
So let's kick it off
Yeah.
there. It's a huge lift on our end, meaning rebuilding parts of the game that aren't working. But maybe let's talk a little bit about our multiplayer ideas. Like if we had the budget for it, what would we do?
Well, I would say like the first thing I would do if we had multiplayer budget is I would want Skeet and Trap working, because those are both very social, like shooting events, right?
Yep.
In fact, I'd almost argue like you can't have trap without other people.
Yeah,
So,
I
right.
slightly disagree with that. I mean, you can have meaningful trap scoring by yourself, but there is
It's kinda like golf,
there's more
right?
to it. Well, yeah, I play golf solo all the time, so maybe that's why I'm so biased. But
Oh, I'm an idiot.
but I do think
know.
that I think those are great candidates, and something that could also
Range is
interestingly
clear.
be done kind of in isolation.
Yeah, those almost might be
Two
doable
shotgun.
with
Yeah.
like reasonable resources.
Yeah,
Because
I think the camaraderie part of it is what gives it such like potential
yeah,
to expand as far as users go, right? Like you're basically like any multiplayer game, right? Like people who seek out multiplayer, it's because they want to play against other players. They don't necessarily want to talk to them. I get that, but they want to
Right.
play with other people.
Yeah,
Right. They don't want to feel like they're playing bots, and they don't want to feel alone.
yeah.
You know,
I
it's
get
just
that.
it's just how it is. But
I play
yeah,
Poker
it
Stars
is a ton of
VR
work.
sometimes, and half the guys have everyone muted and they don't even talk. But it's that multiplayer aspect to it.
and then
Right, like
the next multiplayer stage I would want to do is be able to almost like replicate our tournament playthroughs, but with us there with avatars.
Oh, where
Yeah.
you are waiting out around for 6 hours. And
what
shoot
about the
for
Wii
5
bowling
minutes?
approach, where you're just handing around like multiple users on
Yeah.
the same headset?
Well, I
bowling
thought
alley
about doing
mode is my favorite idea. I
It-
think, and I because we show the game to people all the time personally. That's actually been one of the bigger requests that came up. Like, if I bought a VR headset, could I host my own little party and everybody could come over and shoot and we could pass the
Yeah,
headset around?
couch co-op would be great.
It's-
But it's
So,
not couch
uh,
co-op, it's pass the headset co-op.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
yeah,
versus.
Beat Saber, Beat Saber calls that party mode.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
right.
connected. This is one headset.
No.
I'm talking about.
No.
Well,
Party
yeah,
mode.
There's
is-
multiplayer, and then there's also party mode.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And in party mode, it's essentially a leaderboard that you can put down names on.
Okay.
Interesting.
So it's a local leaderboard with names.
Yeah, so that's
think
something
even
I'd
that-
really like to pursue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. I think the local leaderboard like that's actually very easy to do. And I think I've also mentioned it. Like I am tracking like your top 10 best scores per course,
Make
like
road.
underneath the hood already.
Stand
And
by.
Currently, just
really-
not showing that any.
we're just not showing it. We probably should. I think that would be really beneficial to a lot of people to see where they're stacking up against
Right.
themselves specifically.
Yeah,
But you combine that with a party, which that's just a local leaderboard with a name, right?
hmm
Right.
Like there's a lot of opportunities there too.
I think it's
Just passing
that.
the headset.
I think it's that plus a little bit of UX for that passing, and now it's so and so's turn. Take the headset off and give it to them. We need a little bit of UX there to really
Yeah.
make that mode shine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But when I first got my Quest and Beat Saber, like Ara and I would compete in party mode.
Okay.
That's no longer the case because I am significantly better at the game than her now. As in, I can actually beat some Expert Plus courses,
Oh, damn, kid.
while she has trouble with some hard difficulties still.
Last I was playing, I was pretty good at
Range is
expert
clear.
courses, but anytime I stepped
What?
into expert plus, I would just get railed.
I can't do them all. And then what's that one person?
You can't do them all
Caramella?
yet.
Oh, right.
Caramella is
Make
Caramella, like all his
Stand
stuff
by.
is like one rank above. So his expert is
Ah.
expert plus.
I was gonna say I don't think I've beaten any of his on expert.
I've been someone expert, but like I have difficulty doing that.
Oh, I hit that
So-
target.
One of my curiosities is if you're gonna do 3-gun as a multiplayer experience, how are you just gonna stand around and wait? Is that
Right.
what the players want? I don't.
So
I'm
I can
having a hard
understand,
time
like,
picturing.
I can understand like a range officer mode where you can be there to help people get better
Oh, that'd be cool.
by watching over their shoulder, which is still essentially you just
Grounding.
watching them, right?
Range
Yeah.
is clear.
So like it's almost like
Yeah.
a spectator mode or even a back and forth mode, right?
Of course, all
I
of
think
this
it's just-
implies VoIP, right?
I mean, think about what we're doing right now, right? Like, some people just want to hang out and give each other advice and talk about stuff, and
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
a place to do.
And honestly, what we're trying to do is build this Discord stream into
Make ready.
an app, right?
Exactly.
Stand by.
In
'Cause
that
the-
kind of case.
Doing it for Discord is just another barrier to entry, right?
hmm
Or
Right.
doing it in Discord.
Well, and then in this case, it's also like, well, actually, you know what? Only one person needs the game in that case. But
Well,
yeah,
for
it's
rolling
another
out
it's
and
another it's another
Grounding.
piece of software. It
Range
gets
is clear.
complicated if you only have one monitor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I'm running a triple monitor, right? So that's
Make
why
ready.
I have like
Stand by.
Discord and all that open on the screen. I have Facebook and Twitch on another screen. No one said anything on Facebook yet, except for me.
Nate was
says-
saying he can beat all the Beat Sabers on Expert Plus. Jeez. I believe it. I saw that video clip of your
Oh,
pistol shooting skills. Or wait, was that Nate or was that was Hannibal Bite?
I think that was Animal Bite,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I think there's many opportunities we could do for multiplayer, but I don't think we could do I don't think it's going to be as grand as people think it would be to have multiplayer.
Yeah.
I like the
I'm with
party
you
mode
there.
idea though. Definitely.
Like I said, I think Trap and Skeet would work great with multiplayer. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
for sure.
designed with that in mind.
We need to make a beer cooler for that mode.
I guess another thing that would be really useful for
Oh, man.
multiplayer is if
Range
we
is
tracked and stored and could share Ghost.
Yeah, that's another. All right, let's get into that feature. Let's
Make
talk
ready.
about ghosts for a minute.
Stand by.
What would it take?
Grounding.
Like, how would you visualize somebody else's
Range is clear.
run as a ghost? Like, would it just be
Make
head and
ready.
hands?
Stand by.
Like, what would you do there?
Right, yeah.
Because we
would
don't
do head
have
and
IK
hands.
bodies right now. I'm not sure it'd be worth it to.
Well, actually, we
ghosts.
do have IK bodies,
But we don't have.
but we don't have
Meshes or
avatars
models or-
made.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they always. IK bodies always.
I think the real question really boils down to of how could you make a ghost that you can watch through, do their stuff that's useful to you.
Yeah, that's meaningful.
And like I could track everything the player does and easily like return your playthrough of a course, right? I could build all that tracking. I mean, we have like the shot. I was even thinking about how to like turn that to 11 on tracking ability, right?
But like, if you're watching somebody's
Which also would
ghost
probably be great to have shot tracking present.
everywhere. Shot tracking everywhere.
Yeah, like we don't
Range is
have.
clear.
You can't see the shot tracker in 3-gun mode.
Right.
Might be useful to see it there.
Yeah, I think that
I
would
know
be
some
great.
people would
Make ready.
appreciate that.
Stand by.
Yeah, the ghost thing is super interesting to me, but it seems like kind of a gigantic thing to try and tackle.
Like I said, doing a local side thing so you could at least Like you could turn around and see your playthrough of the course, and I know some of our like penalties don't stick around long enough for you to catch. Like sometimes I've been like, well, what thing did I shoot that was a penalty? Because I forgot, right? And then you go back to like the vision barrier that you shot, but the particles have gone away
Oh,
because it's been so long.
So
Grounding.
to me,
Range is
the
clear.
ghost implies being able to watch the player's motions.
Make ready.
Right.
Stand by.
But if
Make
we had
ready.
Ghost, we might as well
Stand
do
by.
the shots himself because we
Well,
have all
that's
the
true.
data to,
Yeah.
to rebuild that, right?
But I think the data to rebuild the ghost is the hard part, right? Like showing where a player's hand was at
Grounding.
any frame. Is kind
Range
of
is
a,
clear.
So
big
that's a
hairy-
solved problem, though,
yeah.
which is nice
Make
because
ready.
everyone does Ghost,
Stand
right?
by.
Or I mean, there's plenty of examples of people do Ghost, and it's all splines
Interesting.
in terms of like point tracking, right? So there's point tracking, then there's event tracking. Which, if you think about it, like a shot tracker is just an event tracker. It's just looking for shoot events, right?
Range is clear.
Okay.
Make ready. Stand by.
Very interesting.
Also, I don't know so the real problem with like a multiplayer side of that is transferring of that data and storage of that data. I don't know how much data you can store with like a score board result on Steam. I think there's a couple kilobytes of data you can store with a upload, which might be enough for a Ghost, might not be enough. Then it's also like, well, what about, you brought up quests. Well, does Facebook have the same thing for their leaderboards? Probably not. Does Epic have the same thing for their leaderboards? Probably not. So then it becomes a storage problem for us, which becomes a new resource issue.
Yeah, it's interesting. We can actually measure how many people are super interested in a quest mode for our game on our Discord, but our Discord is full of all sorts of PC VR gamers.
Range is clear.
But if you hop over to Reddit, it's like the first question asked every time. Just coming.
I think we're gonna make
Ready.
significantly more
Stand
sales on
by.
Quest.
It's possible.
Yeah. I mean,
I certainly
It's the
know.
market.
I've mentioned this to you
60%.
guys before, but I know that there's several people that are shooters that aren't gamers that would buy a Quest just to have this.
Well,
Which
it's also
is,
just the
very
value
encouraging.
prop. The value prop on Oculus is going to be superior because I think the plan would be to do that cross-buy, right?
Oh, for sure.
let's push the quest build and have in-game ads.
Oh God, no.
That is like the new evil of Facebook. It's
Although,
like, oh,
if
man.
Vortex is listening, we'll totally figure that out with you
Okay,
guys.
mind you-
Otherwise, boo.
Here's the thing: I would love to do in-game advertisements if they make sense. By that, if you want to sponsor a gun and range is hot, boss
Absolutely.
at winterbearstudio.com.
Yep.
Right.
If you want your course or your if you want your range and range is hot, Foss at
Range is
winterbearstudio.com.
Oh! You crushing it?
Yeah.
You want your gloves
Sorry, CJ.
and range is hot. Foss at winterbearstudio.com.
Indeed.
It's mine now, CJ.
That's how I would love to do in-game advertisement is actual like real world products.
Right.
Nope.
That
Real
makes
world
sense.
products that make sense. No essential oils.
I really don't want to stick up Mountain Dew banners in the background, right?
Right.
Well,
But
you-
if
you-
Mountain Dew wants to pay that kind of money,
Or
no
Mountain
games
Ops.
you
Hey.
were there.
Mountain Ops can reach out to me right away. Great. Want some Bugleberry Blast?
But I'd rather have ads that make sense, and I'd rather them not be ads.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Barely.
doing some the right kind of product integration. Figure that out.
People were spending $30 on the game. Like, I'm not gonna try and skimp that to make more money, right?
Right.
In my opinion, you deserve your $30 worth of game, and not me putting ads in front of your face.
Here's your $2. Do we have any other Discord feedback we want to address? Kind of just went through one user's list.
Attention,
laundry
shooter.
list.
So someone brought up mounting
What's the
patches.
first to learn
Elsewhere in the
around?
body.
Make ready.
Well, that's an interesting
Stand by.
one. It's the first time we've heard it, but not the first time we talked about it. Because we talked about it early on when we were developing the belt. Yeah, that is interesting. I don't think there's a ton of competition people who are shooting not using a belt, but
Range is clear.
there's a ton of
I actually wonder if there's any rules that prohibit that. I would imagine not, because as long as they aren't interfering or giving you like
Make ready.
I don't see how it
Stand
can give
by.
you an advantage, right?
USPSA has some pretty specific rules about how things are mounted, but different 3-gun events might be different.
But that'd be worth investigating. I can't say that
Range
that's
is
like
clear.
that feels like something to be really on the bottom of the list of things to add
Agreed.
if we got around to it.
My first
Like,
thought
our-
was
our-
like, that's tech that we developed for like an action game.
Make ready. Stand
For,
by.
for a
I mean,
game with
I
monsters that
wouldn't
you're shooting
mind doing it for reusable tech purposes, but like, I just don't feel it gives us. I think it actually kind of detracts from what we're doing with Range is Hot
at. Yeah.
in its current kind of state.
Yeah, we really do want
Range is
to
clear.
simulate and support the competition shooting community first. I think that's more of a Tactical Timmy quest. No offense, but it's a
Make
cool
ready.
idea. It's something, you know, if we
Stand
had
by.
limitless resources that probably happen right away. But
I almost feel
Grounding.
like if we, we've talked about Gunrod,
Grounding.
or we've at least like
Range is
spoken
clear.
about that, and then we've spoken about doing another
Make
kind of
ready.
shooting game.
Stand by.
I would see that being more useful for that other shooting game. In which case, since we plan on reusing a lot of this tech, because I like our gun system, right? Like, I
Yeah,
kind
I
of want
love
to
our
use
guns.
that in other places. I could see us, doing body
Range
pouches
is
and
clear.
stuff like that, kind of like contractors or whatever, and therefore maybe we could propagate that tech down.
yeah,
Two ranges
backport
hot.
it into
Make
ranges
ready.
hot.
Stand by.
I could see that being the case. Because as I think I said last stream, like Ranges Hot is actually a great test bed for us. So it's like a fantastic value prop for us as developers, even if it's not making like great sales.
Right. Yeah.
Range is clear.
Damn. Oh, I'm losing the time.
And then the other feedback I wanted to touch was a person brought up the shooting outside paper penalty.
Interesting. Yeah. Let's
Make
talk
ready.
about that.
Stand by.
Well, I think I made my points known on where it originated from, and
Gun
that I'm
Nation.
actually right, which also had miss on target penalties. So I'm actually okay with the paper target penalty, but I
Range
don't
is
know what
clear.
everyone else feels about it.
Well, it is the first time it's come up with
Mhm.
a lot of players giving us feedback so far.
Make ready.
I
Stand
do
by.
think, like, looking closelier at the USPSA rules and how they handle misses, it's certainly that feedback falls more in line with the USPSA. You know, a miss is a
Range is
lack of a
clear.
required hit, not something, you know. If you took 3 shots and 2 of them are in the alpha, then there's not a miss.
Right, but this technically the outside of the
Make
paper
ready.
isn't part of the target.
Stand by.
Right,
It's
but
just-
the question isn't. So, I think what they're arguing is that if you hit there, it shouldn't be a penalty. You should only get a penalty if you only have one shot on the target. That would be a
Range
miss
is clear.
in USPSA.
Christ.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, he was treating it as it's the
Make
best
ready.
shot count
Stand by.
is
Right.
counted for that target,
which
which is
fits with
a
the USPSA.
which is exactly. Well, like I think I specifically said how our scoring on the paper targets works, right?
yeah.
Is that you need to get 2 points. Red is 2 points. Black is 1 point.
Yep.
So the white is effectively, it's not even technically
Range is
0
clear.
points, right? Because it's just a penalty.
How do I
Right.
even get 11?
It's effectively not shooting the target. So, but I
That's
could
interesting.
switch it. I could switch it around to being the best shot count on it, or you could just get rid of the paper shot penalty, or the outside paper shot. It really doesn't matter to me. Because it's kind of like having a personal no shoot with
Make
its
ready.
current kind of state, right?
Stand by.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
And that's the only reason why I like it. It really does make you focus on accuracy. But I'm not married. You can go.
Maybe we'll have to survey the whole Discord and see what more than just one
Damn it.
user's feedback comes up
Range is
with.
clear.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of covers us for the feedback from the Discord for now. Might be a couple of outliers, but these are the things that we've been talking about, or kind of said we were going to talk about this evening.
So Nate seems to be in agreement that's not normally a thing in 3-gun. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
See, I can understand why people
Use the
don't like
course
it.
shape,
It makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Walk the course first to learn the layout of course sections. and
Plus,
which
it's weird. You don't get penalized if you miss
Make
it
ready.
completely, but you do get
Stand by.
penalized if you get that. chunk
Yeah,
away.
you're like I said. It's basically it's like it's sitting on a no shoot.
Right.
So it is kind of on the mean side.
Well, this has been a fun discussion. It's been fun
Yeah.
watching D crush times.
Can't believe he did that to me. I worked so hard.
He works so hard to beat you.
Did he really? He got it in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
but-
nothing.
He was literally like going through a run. He would miss one target. He's like forfeit, restart, forfeit, restart.
Yep. Tony Hawking it.
Straight up.
Is Tony Hawk out on the Switch?
I want to see how this run goes, and then I think we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Aaron does look down a lot.
Yeah, he's looking out the very top of his lenses.
Sorry.
No, it's all
I tried
right.
to fix my thing, but
That is
I
another
always
thing.
end
I
up
need to
creeping
get
down my
better at.
face. Oh, what I
I'll
missed.
be halfway through a run and all of a sudden my headset is like slinking down my face, so
Yep.
I'm gonna like lean back while I shoot.
Pistol.
Well, as long as my strap
Oh,
isn't broken, my headset stays pretty still.
I might take off. I have one of those silicone, face hugger things. I think that's
No.
attributing to it slipping more.
No.
I don't know. I might have to try it without.
Well, all right, gentlemen. I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah,
Peace.
good runs. I got third place. I can't complain.
Thanks for everybody who tuned in. Thanks, Nate, for chiming in quite a bit and giving us your feedback and participating in the Discord, generally promoting our game.
Yep. Thank you, Nate.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks, you guys, for sticking around and doing these runs, hanging out, and chatting about features.
Whoop
Got the
whoop.
tournament run until the 8th.
Yep, get in that tournament, get your scores down, blow up some Bananarite, watch the jets fly by.
Don't ask us where the name Bananarite came from.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, you don't gotta dig too deep.
But why bananas? But why male models?
I honestly don't know why either. I threw that out there as like a Hail Mary, like, yeah, let's
Oh
make
yeah,
this.
we could tell that story. We were trying to figure out how to package "quote unquote" tannerite on our targets in a fun way, and as soon as banana came up, we were like, "Yep, I like
Right,
that."
that's
And a
the
bunch of
one.
people said, "Yep,"
We,
and then we
went
came
from,
up with the name Bananarite.
well, we had like a couple options before that. Like, wasn't one a what's that popsicle?
Oh, like an Astropop?
Yeah.
someone
Astropop,
did.
Bomb
Someone
Pop,
did like
yeah.
someone did a bomb pop or something.
Yeah.
Well,
But Bananarite's way better because now we have a clever name.
So,
and now we also have bananas just randomly on things.
Yeah, I love it. It's perfect.
right.
Absolutely perfect.
Like the thing that no one will notice is that like the clays and the flippers that are thrown actually have bananas on them.
You'll notice if you go look for flippers.
Yeah,
Totally.
I just find that hilarious.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you in a week or
thanks
so.
again. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Take care out there.